He got the overs. He got the unders. He's Mr. Point Spread. He's Melly Moneyline. Who is he? He's Pelle Rothstein. That's who he is. And he got his family with him. 502 B-Boy. He got cash. He got Rob Sosa. Let's go. It's the Pelle Rothstein Show. Pelle Rothstein Show, Pelle Rothstein Show, Pelle Rothstein, Pelle Rothstein Show. Now let's get this motherfucking bread. Hey guys, this is Pelle Rothstein Show. I'm Pelle.
I'm Rob.
And at this point, we've seen beautiful basketball in the NBA playoffs.
Yes.
And there's some players and a few things that I've noticed that I want to get off. I had to fucking make a show about it, and I just had to bring it to the world's attention how I was feeling. First off, I got Rob here. I want to ask you a question.
What up?
First off, Luka Doncic. What do you think about him?
Best player in the league.
All right, Rob. Really, we got the cameras rolling here. What do you think about Luka Doncic?
Best player in the league. All around. All around. LeBron's old. Kevin Durant's getting old. You know what I mean? Man, he's next. He's definitely next.
All right. So with that being said, he's a superstar.
He's a superstar. He's most definitely a superstar.
I give him superstar status as well. I like him.
That's my favorite right now.
The
That's
best
like
player
watching.
in the league.
That's who
Fuck no about the best player in the league thing. I don't know what the. You probably need to get some glasses up, but he's not that. I mean, he's not super far off or nothing from being one of the best players in the league,
or the best player in the league.
The best player in the league. I don't see him ever doing that. But with the talent that the league develops and coming in every year, and
You gotta understand that he's been playing professional basketball since he was 13 years old.
Okay,
He's been playing with grown men since he was 13.
Yeah,
it's easy to him.
And he balls. He balls out. But you got to see when you say the best person in the league. I mean, who are we excluding her? I mean,
I'm not excluding nobody no more. Like
shit. I mean, LeBron James is still in the league. I mean, you got Giannis. You got
Steph.
You got the
Steph.
league is pretty stacked. Best player.
Can't none of them
No,
checking.
not at all.
Can't none of them checking. None of them.
Right. What? Who just beat them in a Steph, right?
And Clay.
Steph and Clay just beat them.
And
How many games did he win?
He ain't got no help.
He ain't got no help. All right. He ain't got no help. But he kind of do. I mean, if he's a superstar and everything like he's saying, he's supposed to put the team on his back in the situation. He don't go out. What did they go? What
He
did they
knocked
lose
the
like?
number one team off.
What did he go like 4-1 against Steph and them?
He knocked the number one team off.
To play for a championship, to represent the West, to play in a championship. He how many games did he get? 2 games? 1 game? 1 or 2 games? Yeah, no, that's not best player in the league shit.
He's not a baby. He's young.
That's not best player in the league shit. I don't know, man. He's not the next guy to me. He's just not. So Luca needs help. Who do you feel is that could go alongside of him for him to make a finals?
Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis. The Lakers need to get rid of everybody. LeBron too.
I can
But
I agree. I agree. That would be nice. That would be
but
nice.
he need Anthony Davis.
And to be honest, and I think Mark Cuban he has it figured out. He knows how to. He got a big paycheck. He don't mind stroking a check to getting the players that he needs. But I don't see Luca ever getting to the finals really.
Ooh-wee. Wow.
I don't.
That's crazy.
Because you got players, you got John Moran out there, you still got Curry out there, you got LeBron that's still out there that could win. I mean, it's too. I just not. I'm not taking anything away from Luka Doncic. I just don't see like Luka Doncic is gonna be. He might can get lucky and snatch him one. I'm not saying that,
Ain't
but
no luck in it. He's all skill.
I'm not saying
He's
that
all
he's not.
skill.
I just don't see him. I don't see
him
it.
carrying the team to the finals.
No,
He
not
was
with
just
the
in
not
West
with not with
Finals
the guys.
this year.
Yeah, but not with the guys that's out there, man. And I just don't.
He
That's,
gets
that's
some
my
help.
opinion.
He gets some help. It's over. You hear me? He
Well-
gets some help. It's over for the league. I'm telling you, it's over.
I don't agree. Well, but you say help, like what do you say? Anthony Davis, so a big man.
Anthony Davis, he could play either position. He could play small forward. He could play shooting guard. He could play point guard. You get him a solid point guard too.
It's gonna get to the point.
Well, he got one of those.
With the thing about the international players, and I'm not trying to be racist or cause any division or anything, because we're all one human race. But you see what Andrew Wiggins did to him when he baptized him. It's to come to a thing. It's gonna come like a thing around the league, which is like, he's food. You know what I'm saying? And then after that,
He's treating everybody like they food. They are food to him.
yeah, but I'm saying
He got one dunk off on him. You know what I'm saying?
I believe that it's.
This man,
I feel like it's starting.
He dunks
something.
on everybody
Luka
dunks on everybody.
Wiggins starting something.
and scores 40.
I think the guys of
50.
the
He's
new
on
guys
the list.
of the league.
The man's on the list with Michael Jordan and I forgot who else is on that list, but it's only him, Michael Jordan, and somebody else.
Yeah, but
Andrew Wiggins ain't on that list.
yeah, he's not. But Andrew Wiggins probably get this championship, and he's in the finals, and Luka's gonna be at home watching him. So, what do you think about it, Cash? Let me see what you think about this.
Well, my take on Luka, and I think he is a superstar, but you can really see how much of a superstar he is if he got some help down there. And I feel like he's a good facilitator, good point guard, can score the ball, got a nice size, but sometimes when he's on the floor, the game slows up a little bit. So maybe if you move Luka to like the 3 or the 4, let him be a facilitator at another position, and add somebody like Donovan Mitchell, somebody I believe need to get out of Utah so we can see how much of a superstar he really is. And I just don't think we'll see that down in Utah, but somebody like Donovan Mitchell, somebody that can take pressure off of him from controlling the ball all the time, another star that can push the pace a little bit and let Luka play off the ball and be a facilitator and a scorer in the half court, then I feel like we'll be able to really see how good Luka Doncic really is. But, every superstar needs somebody, you know what I'm saying? And in my opinion, Dallas Mavericks have a perfect role players. They just need that other superstar. So when it comes to Luka, I think, yes, he is a superstar, but more people can realize it if he was on a winning team that can win a championship.
All right. So on this Donovan Mitchell thing, let's get straight into it. Is he a superstar or is he not?
No.
No.
No,
He's not a superstar?
he's not a superstar. He's a good NBA player. He's a solid NBA player, but he is not a superstar.
Man, man, that's kind of tough to look at. But I feel like he's a superstar and has superstar talent, but we don't get to see him perform on the big stage because he's down in Utah.
That's
You know what
true.
I'm saying? Once we get to see him really play some meaningful games in the playoffs and they're not getting beaten in the first round, you know what I'm saying? We can kind of judge him a little bit more. But as far as his talent, I feel like he has superstar talent, but we just have to see more of that in meaningful games.
Basic.
He played in an All-Star game. Superstar shit. You can't be a superstar. You can't get in an All-Star game if you're not a superstar.
All-star and superstars different.
He won the dunking contest and he won it and he was the one of the main guys on his team. Superstar shit.
but-
I know it's just a dunking contest, but I'm saying superstar. We asked was he a superstar? Absolutely. He can score at will on whoever he wants. He got highlights scoring on damn near half of the league's best players.
But the thing is,
I mean,
to be a superstar,
superstar,
you have to
he can
show that
defend.
in meaningful games.
He can
and deep
defend.
playoff
I
games.
mean, like you just said, he played for Utah, so you know he's not in a big, super huge market either.
I mean, right? So
but,
that's
I mean,
why he might not be a superstar in most people's eyes, because he's not going to be
you put Donovan
in a
Mitchell on.
situation.
You put Donovan Mitchell on the Mavericks, and I bet you he's still a superstar. You put him on the Lakers,
because
he's
you
still
know-
a
yeah,
superstar.
because you know
you
why?
put him on the Hawks, he's still a
Because
superstar.
you know why? Because he'll be able to solidify his superstardom in meaningful games if he play for certain teams. Like playing for Utah, you're not going to have deep playoff runs to really show how great you are in those kind of games.
Why,
You feel
if
me?
you're a superstar, you can do that.
No,
you can advance to the next round.
I mean, it's 2022, bro. How many teams is winning championships that don't got two stars?
I'm just saying.
I
we're
mean,
just talking
Giannis is
about
the.
Luka.
I mean, Giannis did it, but it's Giannis we talking about. He had Middleton, that's a nice beat,
Giannis is
style
also
player,
a freak of nature.
but he don't have that other superstar. Everybody is not Giannis.
Who got the better team, Dallas or Utah?
I mean, Dallas clearly has the best team.
No.
Yeah, they have
No.
the best team,
Yes.
bro.
No.
Overall,
Yeah, overall they got a better team,
That
bro.
was
Yeah.
a 6 seed, bro.
I mean, but
Bro,
that don't mean
that-
nothing,
Utah
bro.
was a 3 seed.
Bruh, man, sometimes that
that-
don't mean nothing because it matters when you get in the playoffs. In Utah,
They choke every time they get in the
Utah,
playoffs.
man, I feel like Charles Barkley when he said, no matter what seed Utah got, they were still the weakest team out of all the teams in the tournament. No matter what seed they was the weakest team
I don't
still.
think so.
So you can't really look
So
at the
tell me
seeds
this:
sometimes.
do you think Donovan Mitchell can get it done in Utah?
No,
No.
not in Utah. Not
Not
in
in
Utah.
New York, not in LA,
I mean,
not
he's
in
not.
nowhere.
He's not.
He's a good NBA player.
But you don't think he can go
He's
to
an
another
all-star.
team and win
He's
a
better than
championship?
superstar.
he's better than Devin Booker.
Oh, okay, so
Motherfucker. He's better than.
How's he better than Devin
Yeah,
Booker,
yeah.
bro?
I know why you trying to say he's not a superstar. And see the
but
people
even
don't
if he's
know
not a
a private
superstar in y'all
conversation.
eyes, though,
Just because he played for Louisville,
he can still
You don't
go
think
on
that
another
he's a
He
team.
still
superstar.
play like he played at Louisville.
and he was
Bruh.
kicking
He plays
ass
the
at
same
Louisville.
way.
He
Nah,
beat
he
y'all
don't,
motherfuckers when he played at Louisville.
One time.
Let's get it. Well, hell, he didn't play.
Played with number 2 years.
Yeah,
He played 3.
2.
he beat y'all when he had the green light.
He got
It was his
beat too.
team. It wasn't his team. He was
It
just
don't matter.
a
He
role
was
player
on there.
then.
But let me ask you this though: you saying he's not a superstar.
He's an all-star.
Okay, that's another argument. But if you feel like he's not a superstar, you still don't feel like he can go to another team and not become a champion. He's not that weak of a super
He can be.
player,
He
bro.
can be the number 2. He can never. He's not a number 1.
I mean, so clearly, you know what I'm saying? Yo, man, he's not a superstar.
He's
But
not a
even
number
as the
one.
number 2, you said
can
his
defend,
talent
he
don't go
can
down.
get it done.
Down Dallas
He can
and
get
they
it
can
done.
win.
pass the
Yeah,
ball,
He can get it
he
done.
can score.
Being the number 2, but being the number 1, no.
Oh,
He's
my
not.
God.
No, he can't do it.
I mean,
Being the
I don't
go-to
agree
guy,
with that.
He's
And
not
I-
a go-to guy.
I
He's not
mean-
a closer.
I mean, he's been the go-to guy and the closer the whole time in Utah.
I am-
He ain't won shit.
Right? 'cause-
I'm baffled
because his-
over here.
Because his team
He's
is
not
weak,
a
bro.
closer.
His team, bro.
Yeah, squad, bro.
Bro, he's been that go-to guy and closer the whole time he's
Him
been
and
there.
Gobert is all stars.
I mean,
Gobert, he's
bruh,
like-
that's
he's-
not gonna win a dog. This a
And
league
that
of scoring.
motherfucker, he can't get out of his own way. I don't know what the hell's wrong with that
Gonna
guy.
play his defense,
They
but
both
it's
on the
still
same
basketball. You still got to score points, bro. Donovan Mitchell need other people that can score points like he can. And when he have off nights, he need that other star to be able to pick up the slack. But that's everybody.
Okay, look.
That's look at all the teams that made it to the tournament. Damn near all of them got a 1-2 punch, bro.
If he gets somebody that's
As far as scoring.
a number one, he needs somebody better than him on it.
Okay, check this out. Let's go to the next subject. Zion Williams. If you were a GM, would you give him a max contract right now?
Yeah.
You would give him.
He's young.
So do you think he's a superstar as well?
No.
But you would give him a max.
Nothing
You would
yet.
give him a max
Right, so
contract.
but you'll give him,
yet.
but you'll give him a
But
max
you would give him a
contract.
max contract.
Because he's
I
young.
mean,
he
bro,
only
he ain't-
played 1 year.
I mean, he done barely
Me,
played.
in my
He been in the league,
opinion,
what,
I would
3
give him a
years?
max
3
contract,
years.
and
Give him a
I don't
chance.
think he's a superstar.
Give him a
I
chance.
think he's been eating too many motherfucking crab balls with potatoes and
He done
boiled
lost a
eggs
lot
and
of
that
weight
motherfucker.
Down New Orleans, yeah. You
His
right.
big ass, I don't see it, man. Maybe if he was a linebacker, tight end or something, I'd
yeah.
give him a max contract. I'm sorry, Big Zion, baby. I'm sorry,
I mean, man,
but I ain't
he's-
fucking with you.
He hasn't proved to me that he deserves a max contract because he can't stay on. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
On the floor.
That's fair.
But if he had years in it and I have saw him perform and
Based
then
on
he just
talent.
started getting hurt, then maybe I'll give him some money because I know what you can do. Like you haven't showed me what you can do yet.
Yeah, based on talent, though.
Bro, you got this graduation hat on. Could you please explain this to the people so they'll know?
I'm just representing my daughter, man. I'm just
That's right, Shemaya
man,
Posey.
Shemaya
Congratulations.
Posey, she done graduated from high school. My daughter, man. I'm just happy about that. So I'm just rocking the hat for a couple of days, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out
to her.
Shemaya, man.
Yep.
And shout out to all the 2022 graduates. You know,
That's right.
elementary, middle school, high school, university. You know, proud of you. Shout out to you all.
Yeah, but back to Zion Williamson, yeah, like I would not give him no max contract yet. I mean, I don't even think he really wants to be good.
In New Orleans.
I agree.
don't think he want to be in New Orleans.
Hell, I'm not even sure if he want to be in the league.
I mean, his demeanor, how he act, and how
He
he's
just coming
trying to
back.
stay in
He's
shape is
trying
like
to-
he's not.
He's back in shape, though.
But
I mean, just because
hopefully-
he's at video of him dunking, like,
No,
come on.
I'm talking
bro.
about. I follow him
Is
on
he-
Instagram. He's back in shape.
He's back in shape.
Yeah, he's back. He's ready to go already.
yeah,
Next
fucking
year we gonna see. So we
Baskin
gotta give
Robbins,
him
yeah,
a
give me-
chance.
Man,
Man,
I
I'm
need
saying,
a
I mean,
scoop
go
of
see
that,
next year.
a scoop
I mean,
of
you gotta give him
this.
a chance, but you can't give him a chance with no max contract. Is like 45, 50 million a year, bro. For
Yeah.
4-5 years, like I just couldn't give him that much money right now. But that's the same way, like I feel about. I mean, I know this ain't
Donovan
the topic
Mitchell's
that
not
we talking
Donovan
about.
Mitchell's not a superstar, but Zion Williamson is.
I ain't say he was a superstar.
I mean, now Zion Williamson is not a superstar.
But he deserves max, and he's not a superstar.
I don't get it. I don't think he deserves max contract, and I don't.
What the
think
hell's
he-
going
There's a
on?
lot of players that get max contracts that ain't superstars.
I mean, you're right because of the value of them to particular
Let's
teams.
talk about that.
Yeah, but but that's because the value of that player to that particular team might cost that much. But what value do Zion Williamson have on any team in the NBA right
Any fucking team.
Shit.
to
But you know
deserve
what?
max contract money?
We gonna see.
I
Look,
mean,
I got a
just
question
don't
for
see
you all. Kevin Durant, do you see him? You see him ever getting another ring?
I mean, yeah.
Or do you
I mean,
do you see him getting another ring in Brooklyn?
Man, I can see him getting another ring if it's in Brooklyn or not. Because
He's
it's
gonna get
easy to, I mean, because it's easy to build a team around a player like Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? It's easy,
Right.
and then players want to come to play with him. And as long as he stay in a big market like New York, people's gonna want to come and play for him.
And plus,
But they gotta get. I mean, I love Kyrie Irving to death, man. Like you, one of my favorite players, man. Like I like your game. I like what you stand for and all that. But you got to be available.
yeah,
Like,
that's what I was just about to say.
Like you got to be available. So if there's any way that you can move Kyrie for another superstar guard, then KD's right back
I
in the
would like
mix
to.
win
I would
one
like
next
to
season.
see
Give him a whole year.
KD and Kyrie running back one more time
Yep.
just to see what they
Yep.
can do.
I mean, but Kyrie's
But,
gonna have to be available. If
I'm
he's
not
available all
sure.
year,
They'll win it.
they probably the front runner for the East.
Yeah.
I'm not for sure, but yeah, you're right. But
No, though.
I don't know if
I mean, yeah, Boston deserves it.
Giannis is still there.
I mean, yeah, but Giannis is ready to start looking like he's gonna like every year he won it last year with a B star next to him and a lot of role players. Like you were just great that year. Like a lot of players don't have those kind of runs multiple times unless it's back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? But you just not made it this year. Like y'all got to regroup and get some more talent down there.
But
like,
shit,
he ain't have Middleton.
I think Middleton.
Well, I would like to say this. I've been trying to say it for 10 minutes here. I'm just not for sure that I would give Kevin. Excuse me. Like you said, he's a person that you can build a team around easy. But I'm not for sure that he'll get a ring in Brooklyn. I'm not saying that he can't get it anywhere else, but I'm not.
You ain't sold on Brooklyn.
No, it's just Kevin Durant. He's getting
old.
Yeah, he's getting old. He's getting older, and I give him maybe about 2 or 3 more years.
And I've never thought he was better than LeBron. I'm just gonna say that. I've never thought he was better than LeBron.
I mean, I never thought that, but
his
like
game
right now,
scoring wise,
yeah.
maybe.
But right now, as we speak today, he's better than LeBron.
I get
right now, as
I
we
get
speak,
it.
he's probably finally better than LeBron. But I'm like you. I never thought he was better than LeBron until maybe like this season.
Don't think so.
It's hit and miss with me. Sometimes
LeBron's
I feel like
it's
LeBron, and then sometimes I feel like it's KD. You know.
I mean, yeah, shit. When Westbrook shooting bricks and Anthony Davis
lead the league,
in
though.
the league, I mean, can't stay on the court.
Leading the whole league in scoring.
All right, let's kind of stay on course here. The future of the NBA. Who is the next young player that you see as the next big thing? Who do you think it is?
Luka motherfucking Doncic, motherfucker.
Luka Doncic?
Of course.
How about you, Cash? Who do you think?
I mean, there's a few players. I like Luka. You know what I'm saying? If he gets some help down there where he can showcase his talent in more meaningful games. I like Ja Morant if he can get a consistent little jump shot. But ultimately
control his turnovers.
But ultimately, once Tatum get to defending a little bit better on a higher level, like he's my front runner of the next superstar in the league.
Face of the league.
The face of the league. You know what I'm saying?
Jason Tatum.
Because he's like Kobe.
He's like who?
He's like who?
He's like Kobe.
Come on, bro.
Kobe, that's on his back of his jersey shirt.
I mean, yeah.
Kobe.
I mean, yes,
Kobe
yes.
beef,
Now,
Kobe
I
cheese.
stand
Kobe.
at it.
It's Memorial Day and he gonna
He's
disrespect my guy like
I'm not
this?
disrespecting him. I'm saluting him. But let me explain. It's a salute.
You talking about Kobe that used to stay in South Lake, used to play basketball
I'm
on
talking about Kobe B. Bryant, bro. That's what I'm talking about. But let me explain to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Before y'all
I was just making up a nigga in South Lake.
but I'm gonna explain to y'all. And the reason why I say he's like Kobe, not that he plays like Kobe, is just the fact of how smart he is when he gets that ball and face up. Like Jason Tatum can get the ball anywhere on the court and manipulate the defense into getting to where he wants on the court to get any shot he wants. That's what I mean, like back Kobe Bryant. Like a lot of people can't get the ball anywhere on the court, manipulate the D, and get to the spot that they're trying to get to and put up a shot. And so in that sense, I feel like he's like Kobe, because Kobe was one of the greatest at jab steps, pump fakes, manipulating the defense to do what he wants them to do so he can get to a certain spot. So that's when I say the comparison with Kobe. Not that he's great like Kobe. I ever will be great like Kobe.
Right.
But in a sense of reading defenses, manipulating the defense, getting to his
Kobe.
fucking spot, bro, on the court.
This
he's like Kobe.
motherfucker said Kobe. Are you done yet?
But it's just not Jason Tatum though. I mean, look at Kawhi Leonard. I feel like Kawhi Leonard is similar to Kobe.
He can't stay healthy though.
But when Kawhi Leonard get the ball anywhere on the court and face up, he can read the defense.
He's a student.
And figure out where he want to get at on the court and do what he got to do to get there. If he hit the shot, good game. If he don't, it's a bad game. But guess what? Kawhi Leonard's going to get every single shot he want on the court.
Is it any other player? Is it any other player that you want to just reach out there and just
I
say?
with that.
You get what I'm saying?
It's like Kobe.
He's a student.
That's what I'm saying.
Of Kobe.
Of Kobe.
He's Kobe's student. He's the number one.
And I feel
For
like
real?
Tatum
Is it any other? Is it anybody
I mean, Devin
else?
Booker is along that lines. Not as great as Kawhi Leonard and Tatum, but when Booker gets that ball and face up, he can.
Thank you.
The
He's
jab
making my
stops,
point.
The jab stops,
little bit. He's really making my point.
the pump fakes, and how he manipulates the defense to get to where he wants to go. Whether he hit the shot or not, Devin Booker's one of them players that's going to get to his spot.
Murray too.
You feel me? Now, if they hit him, they have it's a great game. If they miss it,
All of the
it's a bad
Calipari
game.
players are like Kobe and superstars, but Donovan Mitchell's not.
I mean, Donovan's not on the level of what, as far as what we're talking about when it comes to that. He's a superstar.
You just a Louisville fan, bro. You
He's
just
a
a diehard
he's a
motherfucking Louisville fan.
Okay,
He's a
I didn't let
superstar.
y'all speak for 20 minutes here. Let me get in on this. Tatum's like Kobe. Kawhi's like Kobe. Kobe was one in a million. They can't even.
But Kobe was like
They
Jordan.
can't carry Kobe's bags.
Bruh, man, that's a different argument. But what I'm trying to say is in the sense
Nothing
of
like
how
him.
they get to their
Devin
spot
Booker,
is
they
how
were saying
they get
Devin
to
Booker
comparison.
was
He said
he
that
was the
himself.
next Kobe
He said he
last
was.
year. Yeah, you goddamn right he's wasn't, and they was up
I mean,
3-1,
no, he's not the
and
next
they went
Kobe.
home. Don't
That
fucking
wasn't
give
up
me.
3-1 when
What was that?
He's not
what
the
was-
next Kobe,
what
man,
was-
but
what
in
was
the
they,
sense
3-0?
6 games.
But in
No,
the
last
sense
year in
of
the
him getting
finals.
his own
Nah,
shot,
they wasn't up
then he
for-
won't.
What
They
was
wasn't
they
up
up?
to
What
out.
was they up when Chris Paul and them tricked the finals off last year?
What this playoff just
No,
ended?
no, last year when they was in the finals, the Suns.
That was just went back and forth.
The
went
Suns,
to
I
6
can't
games.
remember.
The
man.
Suns,
It did go-
they tricked that game. It
man,
was.
they took the 2-0 lead, I believe. It might have been 2-0, man.
I thought it was 3-1, but whatever it was, the next Kobe would have got that series done. For Chris Paul, you got a veteran quarterback type like point guard in Chris Paul, and you no,
Chris Paul ain't shit
no,
without a
not
pick.
Kobe.
But see, you
Devin
ain't-
Booker's not the next
ain't-
Kobe.
You ain't getting what I'm saying. We
Murray-
ain't saying he's the next Kobe, but just
Well,
in
I
the
mean,
sense
what-
of getting his shot, the shot he want whenever he want to.
Just because you can get you a shot off and shit, don't make you the next Kobe. Let's
We're not
stop.
saying
Let's
they the
let's
next-
stop comparing these guys to my dog.
But listen,
that's
though,
what
listen,
that's what
we're
I'm
not
saying.
saying they the next Kobe. We just saying in the
He
sense
said,
of
he said he's like Kobe. He's
right.
not.
Listen though, he's like Kobe in the sense of some of these players can get their own shot whenever they want to, like Kobe. That's all I'm saying. We're not saying they even nowhere near.
But that
the
doesn't
greatness
make
of
him
Kobe.
like Kobe just because he can make a. If he can fucking. If I can make
I mean-
a fadeaway. Oh, I'm like
I mean,
Kobe.
in
No.
I mean, not in the grand scheme of things. That's why I'm trying to break it down for you, Pelle, in the sense of him getting to where they want to get at on the court and get whatever kind of shot
They
they
can-
want. It's players out here that can do that like Kobe. Not saying that they're comparing him in
But-
the
but
grand
when you-
scheme
but
of
when
things.
that's
why I said in the sense of getting your
Well,
own
when
shot.
when you go back and watch this thing, you rewind this. I think you were saying some shit like I think I asked like who's the future, the next big guy, the next big thing, and you brought up Tatum and you
Yeah.
said like fucking Kobe. I don't even know what the fuck. I don't even care what else you. I just heard Tatum and like Kobe. That shit just don't.
Right, but if you would have
That-
listened to what I said after that, then you could have understood what was going on a little bit more.
you can't just be like throw shit out there and then follow it up like oh well they can get that shot if they shoot here and get
But
a
that's
big
just
hit.
like, for
fuck
example-
that. Kobe was a
Hey,
fucking
hey,
killer.
hey,
It don't matter
hey.
if he played LeBron, Jordan, Iverson, Chris Webber, motherfucker. It didn't matter. Kobe was like fuck you niggas 40, 30,
Yeah.
50, 81.
Right,
Like
man. I mean, man, there's a lot of
No.
players that put up scores.
Jason
like
Tatum's
in
little
the
baby,
league.
her ass, B5 looking motherfucker.
Right, man, but he didn't
Good
have-
luck,
but he
Splash Brothers, little cousin looking
But he
motherfucker.
didn't have multiple.
He's
30,
too goddamn
40
soft.
games and
He'll
40
never
games.
motherfucking be the next Kobe, and he's not gonna win the championship
Now listen.
this motherfucking year.
Listen, Pelle.
That's
There's
your
nobody.
pick. Well, we know your
Listen,
pick.
Pelle. There's nobody the next Kobe, but in certain aspects of Kobe game, use like your argument you making right now is discrediting Kobe in a sense because Kobe has influenced some of these guys, and you can start seeing that in some of these people's games. So yes, they're not on a stature Kobe, but they like Kobe in a sense because Kobe took some
They
of
got
these
the
guys
Kobe
up under.
mentality.
They got that mentality, and some of these players
Well,
just have
Kobe,
that.
well, Kobe just, I mean, rest in peace. He only was training motherfuckers for a couple months because he didn't get a, he didn't have a long retirement
Toward
span.
the-
You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real.
Right, but toward the end of his
he
career,
retired
at
people
16.
like,
I'm saying the discredit to Kobe,
Yeah,
saying
he
these
was
motherfuckers ain't
training
like
niggas.
Kobe. I feel like y'all disrespecting Kobe, saying the motherfuckers is like.
But he was training niggas
but
when,
look,
he
not
was
not
still
as
playing.
a whole. We not saying they like Kobe in the whole.
All right, well, let's get
But
to
let's
this.
get to the mix, because if we
yeah.
can go all
'Cause
night,
we can go all night on
yeah,
this shit.
Because I can name like 15 players in the league right now that has part of Kobe's
Oh my god.
game, and
Oh my god.
you know what I'm saying, in them. But not saying that they on that level, but we can. It's another whole debate. But I can name a list.
Let's get into this finals, man. Boston. We got Boston. We got Golden State. I'm sorry, I kind of let the how I felt about shit out the bag already. But yeah, Boston and Golden State. What do you think, Rob? Who do you
It's a tough
What
one.
do you
I
think?
want Boston
hold on? What do you think it'll take for Boston and Golden State to win the title?
Well,
Not your opinion. For Boston to win the title, what do you think
They need to do.
they need to do?
it's gonna be hard, but they got to try to shut Steph down. That's the only way. They gonna have to.
They gotta shut him
They
down.
gotta
to
shut
even
him down.
Have a chance.
Yes, and that's not gonna happen.
So as far as Golden State, what do you think? What do they got to do to win the championship, to win this title?
Beat Golden State.
Just beat
Just
Golden
beat
State.
them.
Just
You know what I mean? Like, I've been watching the whole playoffs and can't nobody beat them people,
I mean,
bro.
that's what it's looking like.
I'm telling you,
Yeah, that's what
it look like. Ain't nobody
Yeah,
beating
ain't
them
nobody
people,
beating
bro.
them.
You know, I was rooting for Dallas and whatever, but
But I can't really root too much for Boston to win anything.
Yeah, 'cause I'm a Laker.
fan. But it's just on the strength of not being a Laker fan, as a
Basketball
podcast
fan.
analyst and a basketball fan. I just got to give props to some of their players. They got some good
I
players.
like Taylor.
I mean, I
He
do
should have
too.
been a Laker.
He could have been.
So tell me, as far as like X factors. Who would need to be the X factor for Boston to win the championship this year? Come out on top.
Well, Boston, I feel like what Boston needs to do to win the championship and the X factor is really going to be Jaylen Brown. Like, whatever your defense assignment is each game, if you can slow that person down, whether you got to check Clay, whether you got to check Wiggins, or whether it's Curry. Just if you can just slow them down and just keep playing your offensive game that you've been playing all playoffs, you feel me? I feel like that's the X factor. But to be honest, I'm kind of like you. Like, it's a lot Boston have to do to win this game.
Yes.
And Golden State basically just have to beat them. You know what I'm saying? Play great defensive stretches of the game, and in them defensive stretches, they scoring at the same time.
This is the number
So
one.
they stopping the other team, and at that same time they stopping the other team. They put up points, and they can run.
I feel
team.
like-
but as far as Boston, what Boston have to do to win the championship, like, all 5 players on the court at all time have to damn near be great on defense.
Marcus Smart.
That's the thing.
I mean, that's like key. But they have the players to do that. But are you going to
They
be able to
do.
do it 40 minutes in a 7-game series against Golden State?
And the X factor.
And I just don't think that they'll be able to do it that long.
In my opinion, I feel like you hit it you hit the nail on the head right there when you said defense. I feel like for Boston to win the championship, because anybody can get beat in a championship setting.
Yeah.
Especially in a series, I feel like Boston, it got to be defense. They got to defend.
Yeah. 40 minutes for the whole series.
Yes, the whole time. Rebounding. You got to get gritty out there. You got to make Steph. I mean, you might have to, Steph. You might have to hit him in his eye a little bit, give him a
get him a little
shatter.
physical. Yeah.
Whatever.
Hey, but the
You got to
thing is,
really, if you want to win this
That's what slowed
championship.
Curry and Klay Thompson, that slowed them down that year when they played Cleveland.
You got to get a little
when they was
physical
coming
with
off
them.
them screens, they was bumping them, they was getting physical with them, and they wore Curry and them down. They couldn't hit a lot of threes because their bodies was worn down.
I got
Feel me?
another X factor. Al
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
yeah.
say. That's exactly what's gonna be one of my.
He's gonna stretch
X factor.
the floor.
He's gonna stretch
He's
the
gonna
floor.
stretch
He
the
shoot the
floor.
three.
Draymond's coming out.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
their best
SSP.
chance to win.
yeah.
Playing through Horford.
Yep. Well, just let Horford stretch the floor, get Draymond out of that middle. But then that leaves Looney down there. But Looney has showed in these playoffs that he can hold his own under that rim when they try to attack him. But,
Absolutely.
But like Boston has so many people that attack the basket that you don't want to keep Looney down there by himself all the time because he's gonna pick up a lot of fouls. And then they not deep at that position. So Looney and Draymond get too many fouls, then they can be a factor too.
Yeah.
All right. Tell the
You know
people
what
before
I'm
we get up out of here. Who's your MVP?
If Boston win it, I can see, they're going to, long as Curry be Curry, he's going to get it. He's the best player on their team. So, even if he's not the main factor why they won it, he's Curry and he's going to be a factor.
He'll get his
in why
first
they win it.
most.
Yeah.
You think he'll get his first MVP this year?
Yeah. And they'll give it to him because of that. Because the first one they gave it to Iguodala. And then the other one
Iguodala,
they
he
gave it.
super deserved it.
He deserved it. Then the other year they gave it to Kevin Durant. So just on the back of that, as long as he don't have no weak series, he's going to get the MVP. Man, if he got
he
20
does,
points a game, he's
he
gonna
does
get the MVP.
kind of slack off in the finals.
I know.
Because they really don't need him to be Steph for real.
So you think?
You know
So you
what I
think
mean?
Curry? So
I think he's gonna be
Curry's
Steph
going to
in
be
the
the
finals.
MVP.
Yep. And then on Boston,
And yours,
they'll give
you-
it to
I think Golden
Tatum
State's
and
gonna
Boston
win.
win it?
Boston win it, probably Jason Tatum.
Boston got a good chance to win this championship. They really do because
I
they
feel
got,
like the league want
they
Boston to
got,
win it.
they
I
got
just
Al
do.
Horford. They can stretch the floor, and they got
rim protecting Williams.
and Robert Williams,
Yeah.
and the other Williams too. He
Williams too,
stretches the floor.
Yeah.
Draymond gonna have some problems this series.
He is, and then guess what? Besides the light-skinned Williams, what's his first name? I don't want to mess his name up.
Robert.
Now Roberts Williams
The
is
towel.
the center. You know what I'm saying?
Him
and Horford is
Grant Williams.
So Robert Williams and Horford are too big for Draymond. Not that Draymond can't check him, but he got to check both of these guys for a 7-game series. They can kind of take Draymond out the game.
I want to throw some names out there that I forget his first name. Pritchard for Boston. I feel like he got a possible chance to be an X factor. If he get in that game, if he get him some minutes and get in there and give you about 10 to 15 extra points.
Threes a game because
He
he's
give you
capable
about-
of hitting 3
Yeah,
threes a
yeah,
game.
absolutely.
I like that backup point guard they like.
Absolutely. So if he can give you about a good 10 to 15 extra points
White.
on top of Horford balling and what's your guy that you like?
Jalen
Jalen.
Brown and Jason Tatum.
Yeah, Brown.
Yeah.
That could cause
They
some
gotta
problems.
step up.
That could cause some
Yeah,
problems.
they're going to cause some problems because they too
They
long.
too long on defense.
and
Yeah,
they can score.
yeah.
Like they're going to cause some problems.
Golden State's going to have to defend too. Like we said, Boston got to defend at a great level. Golden State have to
I'm
too.
gonna say,
But it might be a little harder because Golden State got to go up
Can
against bigger players.
can I go back on something?
What's that,
Not
bro?
on my championship.
What's up?
pick,
What's
though.
that, bro?
But I want to go back on I'm up and down on this now that I think about it because Boston kind of got an advantage, bro. Sir, they kind of got an advantage.
Especially under the rim and physicality.
Yes.
When it comes to physicality and length and size and athleticism,
Yeah.
Now that I've been thinking,
Yeah.
I've been sitting right here.
but what can
But I feel like with Steve Kerr, how he man, Golden State, they're just a machine, man. But like you said, they just gotta beat Golden State.
Yeah.
They just don't have to. They just can't beat themselves.
What is that?
They're a well
When they
machine.
hitting them threes, it don't matter.
They're a well-oiled machine, man.
It don't matter how physical Boston is, how
It don't
well
matter.
defensive they are.
Don't
If
matter.
Golden State is bopping threes, and the thing is, it ain't just one person.
That's why they
bopping
was down
threes.
20 points the other day with 10
Yeah.
minutes left and came
Yeah.
back and won by 6 or 9.
Yeah.
Hey, Golden
Yeah.
State for the championship. It might be that sweep thing. Go on and drop the
Oh,
confetti,
no,
man.
No way. That's not happening.
I'm gonna say Golden State is 6 though.
I'm I'm gonna say
But
I
I think
don't know,
Boston
but
can win,
I
too.
would.
I'm not feeling
I
game
like
7.
Jason Tatum.
Go.
You said you ain't feeling Tatum.
I said I like Jason Tatum. That's why I
But
don't.
he's still sometime too. He have bad games, but every time he have a bad game, he turn it up. The
What if
next
he
game.
just turned into a monster in these finals, though, bro? Because he's capable of.
He is. I just don't
this
see
is going to
it.
solidify the
Remember what
argument that
Wade did
everybody's
his first
having right
time in the
now.
finals?
Because, like you said, some people think he's not a superstar. Some people say he ain't.
I
But
like
this right here can solidify if he's a superstar. If he play consistent ball, win or lose, this whole series.
I feel like him just getting there, with him being the most. Excuse me. With him being the most important player on his team, with him just getting there.
But he got to perform. It's the
He's
biggest
definitely
thing he
already
has to perform.
solidified being a superstar because Boston, they don't. Who the fuck does Boston have? It's just like, oh my God, we're going to the championship.
Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, Al Horford. What you mean?
Yeah, but Horford's like 100 million years
I
old.
mean, but
Right,
but look at what he
Smart. He's B list. Okay, he got his the defensive player of the year thing, and that's to me that's arguable. That's
I mean, that's a major
kind of
factor.
arguably or whatever.
I mean, that's
And
a major factor.
Brown, shit. I'd rather him shoot a jumper than drive to the rim.
I don't get that. Because
I feel like he's sloppy. He got the Russell Westbrook syndrome.
Who?
I mean, not as bad.
Brown.
Not as bad. He don't turn the ball over.
He puts his
as
head
bad.
down. That's what I don't like.
He
about
like
him.
if he got to drive to that hole
when he dribbles
for the bucket.
That's the only thing.
I mean,
9
but
times out of 10, that
right,
motherfucker's
man,
getting.
but is it stopping him from scoring?
No, he still get you 30.
That's what I'm saying. Anytime that he want
25 on a bad night.
to. Yeah. I mean, anytime he want to. But the thing is, it's not always cause for Jaylen Brown to.
Yeah, but if I got
But
Jaylen
guess
Brown
what?
without
when Jason
Tatum,
Tatum's having a bad game, look at the numbers. When Jason Tatum's having a bad game, Brown's
Brown's
not going to have a bad game too.
Right. They never have.
but
a
if
bad
I
game at the same time.
I'm just saying if I got Jaylen Brown leading my roster as the best player, I'm not saying holy shit, we're going to the championship this year. You know, him and
Maybe.
Tatum.
You can though.
You can though, bro.
You can though, bro.
Oh, so he's a superstar.
I mean, he's on the brink just like Tatum. If they not, because they just listen to me. It's because I feel like Brown can score as much as Tatum can.
Did you see who they ran through in these playoffs though?
But Tatum gets more shots, so he's gonna get. And he's considered the face of the team, so he's gonna get the more glory. But on the flip side, on defense, he's away. I ain't gonna say too much off of Tatum, but he's a better defender than Jason Tatum and can score 30 like Tatum too. So he's in a like they not too far off from each other when it comes to talent wise. Because you know me, I feel like defense carry a lot of weight. That's why I feel like Marcus Smart is a big factor. Like you know what I'm saying? Because he is the defensive player of the year, and he can check 1 through 4.
Well, that's it for me, man. I'm saying Golden State in 5. I'll give them 1 game, maybe 2, maybe.
I got Boston winning game 1.
I don't know which game
Yeah.
Boston's gonna win. I
mean,
feel like
where's that game
they'll
gonna be
get
at?
San
one.
Francisco and Golden State.
The first 2 games of Golden State's gonna slip up and have a bad
They're
game.
gonna lose game
One of
one,
them
bro.
first 2 games,
They've
but
been
then after
rested
that,
too much.
it's
Golden State probably
They gonna lose
lose
game 1.
the third or the fourth one just to probably get it back home so they can win it, man. I say Golden State in 5, 6.
Gentlemen sweep.
Yeah,
I'll say-
Golden State in 5, man. That's it for me. What you got? What you got?
Golden State in 6. I feel like Boston's gonna win game 1. That's just gonna be a 1 game where Golden State just gonna be in emotions and not be all the way in tune. They not gonna get blown out or lose, but they not gonna be all the way them. But once game 2 start, I feel like they possibly can win 3 straight after they at first slump game 1 that they lose. I feel like they can probably win 3 straight. And then maybe Boston in desperation win 1 more. Then they go, and then they ultimately close it out in game 6.
All right. In the
Splash
West,
Brothers.
it looked like couldn't nobody beat them people. It did. In the West.
Especially at home.
Yeah, looked like it. I got Boston in 7.
Boston in 7.
Boston in 7. Boston is 7. Defense win championships.
Yeah.
And they the number 1 defense in the league.
Yeah, so I mean, and they got it at multiple positions, from the 5 all the way to the 1.
Steph can't shoot over all the tall, lanky this in front of him. They
He
got
really
something for
can.
that. He can, but
Yeah, but that's gonna make it more
it's
tough.
gonna make it hard for him.
I'm excited. Let's go to the people, man, and see what they like, man. Pelle Rothstein show. Y'all be good. Be safe.
Good show. Nice.
This is Terrell checking in with the Pelle Rothstein show. Mr. Pelle Rothstein asked me for my prediction, and I'm gonna take the Celtics in 6 games. Reason why is the Celtics play a defense that historically has given Golden State trouble. They play switch heavy defense to where they're switching on screens, and you know how Golden State lives off the screens. So, and I think this is the series that will show you why Kevin Durant will be missed in Golden State, because to beat a switch heavy offense, you need a isolation player. Right now, Golden State does not have that right now. So I'm gonna pick the Celtics in 6. I'm gonna go with the upset Celtics in 6.
All right.
Pelle Rothstein show. For my pick for the finals, I got the Celtics in 7.
What up? What up, though, man? I'm going to go ahead and go with the Warriors, of course. You feel me? I ain't going to switch up. You feel me? They got to come hard, though. The Boston's nice, man. It's a great matchups. 100% matchup, but Golden State's going to pull it out, man. They got too many bench players, man.
It's your boy CTM June. I got the Warriors 6, game 6. They gonna do them bad 4-2, man. Get them out of there. You know Curry, Clay, they not letting them go for nothing, man. Y'all know what it is, Warriors, man.
What's up, y'all? I'm Lucas. I'm up here with the Louisville Chrysler. I got for the Warriors and the Celtics. I got the Warriors in 6. I want to see Boston win, but I just don't see Golden State losing. Like, they're just too elite. Like, I want Boston to win, but the Warriors are too deep. They got too many guys.
It's a wrap. I lied. At first I said I'm gonna do 5. Now I'm doing 4. Steph gonna sweep Boston, and ain't gonna be no one game for Boston. Look, it's
This
over.
is reality right here. Boston gonna win 4-3. It's always going 7 games, 4-3 Boston. I'm telling you.
What's your name, OG?
My name is OG Steve Trail, man. I'm straight from California Park, man. 1618 West Oak Street, man. You know, that's how you find me, man. Every day, all day in the hood. Reality, man.
Listen, I love the nigga to death, but somebody confused Steve. I don't know why he thought that Jason Tatum was gonna come in here and do something to Steph in the finals.
It ain't Jason Tatum. It's Robert Williams. It's Marcus Smart. We got a whole team. You got one person. You got one
Clay's
person.
back.
Huh? What you want to do?
Clay's back.
Clay's back. Oh, man.
Ain't no way in
He a
hell.
sports center guy. I'm a real guy. Boston, man. 4-3, man. In 7. Love y'all, man.
CTM Jewel. And I got the Celtics in 7. Close game. Feel me? I think it's gonna be a close game. Low scoring game. Celtics in 7 though, for sure. Tatum, they're gonna pull it out.
Yo, what's up? This is Lil Chad. My pick for the 2022 NBA Finals between Celtics and, the Warriors. I got the Warriors in 6. Championship pedigree. Go get that Dub Nation.
Hey, this is Omar. I'm probably thinking I'm going with Golden State in 6. They're going to take it in game 6 on the road in Boston.
Yeah, it's your boy Pac-Man back on the Rothstein show. Y'all know I'm here. I got Boston at 7. If Boston don't get it in 7, then Warriors at 6.
I put my bread on Golden State at 5. Gentlemen sweep. Steph Curry cover all points. Draymond Green cover all assists.
Good evening. This is Mike Gentry. Going to give you a little heads up here on the Boston Golden State finals of the NBA. We got two distinct different paths that these two teams took to the finals. Boston kind of struggled early in the season and then came on and surged at the end through the second half, and played the best defense just about of anybody in the league. But and they had to face in the finals to get to the finals. They had to face Durant. They had to face Jimmy Butler, and I don't know the guy's name, Poe or something like that. Those are three of the better players in the league to get there, and they all went, and I believe they went 7 games each time. Meanwhile, Golden State went through the regular season without Curry most of the time, and or majority of the time. They beat an injury depleted Nuggets, a young Memphis team, and then they their hardest rung on the ladder was getting past the Mavericks, which they did. But and I don't know who Golden State or the Celtics has the better chance at the Golden Ring here, but Golden State shoots the threes better than the Celtics do. They beat, but the Celtics beat one of the league's best 3-point shooting teams in Miami. So I think the Celtics, like I said, went 7 games 3 times to get to the finals, and Golden State is more or less rested comparatively. So Boston may have some tired legs. You might want to consider that. The Warriors are, like I said, they're rested and they're at home to start off here. But tonight, if you want something for tonight, though, I'll take the battle-tested Celtics tonight plus 3.5.
How y'all doing today? It's your girl Shannon. She's in the building giving y'all the finals pick for tomorrow. I'm going with the Celtics in 7. Udoka, Love Jones, Nia Long. That's who I'm going for. Plus his first-year coach. Let's get it.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Kenny tuning into the Pelle Rothstein Show. And my pick for the Boston versus Warriors finals, I got Boston in 6 or 7. I think it might go 7. I think it's going to be a good finals, but I think Boston's going to take it home.
Hey, this is the Pelle Rothstein Show, and I wanted to say that I have the Celtics for the win.